Hello, and welcome to chapter 2 of Liber Cordis Serpente, and this is a beautiful scrying, and let's get into it. The first chapter was such a pleasure to read, and I hope you'll join me here for chapter 2. I passed into the mountain of lapis lazuli, even as a green hawk between the pillars of turquoise that is seated upon the throne of the east, so I came to Daunt, the starry abode, and I heard a voice crying aloud, "Thou art the Lord of glory, and the unclean dog." Stooping down, dipping my wings, I came into the darkly splendid abodes, and there in that formless abyss I made a partaker of the mysterious adversaries. Therein was this virtue, that the one became the all. Moreover, I beheld a vision of a river. There was a little boat thereon, and in it, under a purple sails of golden woman, an image of Asi, wrought in the finest gold, and the river was of blood, and the boat of shining steel. And then I loved her, and loosening my girdle, cast myself into the stream. I gathered myself into the little boat, and for many days and nights I did love her, burning beautiful incense before her. Yea, I gave her the flower of my youth. But she stirred not, only by my kisses I defiled her, so that she turned to the blackness before me. Yet I worshipped her, and I gave her the flower of my youth. Also it came to pass, and that thereby she sickened and corrupted before me. I almost cast myself into the stream. Then, at the end of the appointed, her body was whiter than the milk of the stars, and her lips red and warm like the sunset, and her life of a white heat like the heat of the utmost sun. Then rose she up from the abyss of the ages of sleep, and her body embraced me. Altogether I melted into her beauty, and it was glad. The river also became the river of Amarit, and the little boat was a chariot of flesh, and the sails thereof the blood of the heart. And that beneath me, O serpent woman of the stars, even I have fashioned before thee a pale image of gold. Also the Holy One came up upon me, and I beheld a white swan floating in the blue. Between its wings I sat, and the eons fled away, and the swan flew and dived and soared, and no whither we went. And the crazy boy that rode with me spake unto the swan and said, "Who art thou that dost float and fly and dive and soar in the inane? Behold, these many eons have passed. Whence came thou? Whither wilt thou go?" And laughing, I chid him and said, "No whence, no whither." The swan became silent, and he answered, "Then, if no goal, why this eternal journey?" And I laid my head against the head of the swan, and laughing, saying, "Is there not joy in the ineffable aimless winging? Is there not weariness in the impatience for who would attain to some goal?" And the swan was ever silent. We floated into the infinite abyss. Joy, joy, O white swan, bear thou ever me up and between thy wings. O silence, O rapture, O end of things visible and invisible, this is all mine who am not. Radiant God, let me fashion an image of gems and gold for thee, and that people may cast down and trample it to dust, and that thy glory may be seen of them, O radiant God. Nor shall it be spoken in the marvelous that I am come, for I should come, and by thy coming shall it be the one word. Thou shalt manifest thyself in the utmost unmanifest, and the secret place men shall meet with thee, and thou shalt overcome them. I saw a pale, sad boy lay upon the marvel, and in the sunlight, and wept, and by his side was the forgotten lute. Ah, he wept. Then came an eagle from the abyss of glory, and shadowed him. So black was the shadow that he was no more visible. But then I heard the lute lively, discoursing through the blue, still air. Ah, messenger of the beloved one, oh, let thy shadow be over me. Thy name is death, and may it be, or shame, or love. So thou bringest me tidings of the beloved one, I shall not ask thy name. Where is now thy master? Cry the little crazy boys. He is dead, he is ashamed, and he's wedded, and their mockery shall ring round the world. But the master shall have his reward, the laughter of the mockers, and shall be a ripple of the hair of the beloved one. Behold, the abyss of the great deep, therein the mighty dolphin, lashing its sides for the force of the waves. And there is also this harper of gold, playing infinite tunes, and the dolphin, delighted therein, put off his body and became a bird. And the harper also laid aside his harp and played the infinite tunes of the panpipe. Then the bird desired exceedingly this bliss, and laying down its wings became a fawn of the forest. And the harper also laid down his panpipe, and with the human voice sang his infinite tunes. And then the fawn was enraptured and followed far. At last the harper was silent, and the fawn became Pan. In the midst of the primal forest of eternity, thou canst not charm the dolphin with silence, O my prophet. Then the adept was wrapped away in bliss, beyond of bliss, and exceeding the excess of excess. Also his body shook and staggered with the burden of that bliss, that excess, the ultimate nameless. They cried, he is drunk, or he is mad, or he is in pain, or he is about to die. And he heard them not. Oh, my Lord, my beloved, how shall I indite the songs, even in the memory of the shadow of thy glory is a thing beyond all music of speech or of silence? Behold, I am a man, even a little child may not endure thee, and I am low. I was alone in a great park, and a certain hillcock was a ring of deep enameled grass, wherein green-clad ones and the most beautiful played, and in their play I came even to the land of the fairy sleep, and all my thoughts were clad in green, and the most beautiful were they. All night they danced and sing, but thou art the morning, O my darling, my serpent that twines thee about this heart. I am the heart, and thou the serpent. Wing thy coils closer about me, so that no light nor bliss may penetrate. Crush out the blood of me, as a grape upon the tongue of a white Doric girl that languishes with her lover in the moonlight. Then let the end awake. Long hast thou slept, O God, great God Terminus. Long ages hast thou waited the end city of the roads thereof. Awake thou, wake no more. Nay, Lord, but I am come to thee. It is I that I await at last. The prophet cried against the mountain, and came thou hither. May I speak with thee? The mountain stirred not. Therefore went the prophet unto the mountain, and spake unto it. But the feet of the prophet were weary, and the mountain heard not his voice. But I have called unto thee, and I have journeyed into thee, and it availed me not. I waited patiently, and thou wast with me from the beginning. This now I know, O my beloved, and we are stretched at our ease among the vines. But these thy prophets must cry aloud and search themselves. They must cross trackless, wasteless, unfathomed oceans to await thee is the end, no beginning. Let the darkness cover up the writing. Let the scribe depart among his ways. But thou and I are stretched at the ease among the vines. What is he? O thou beloved one, is there not an end? Nay, but there is an end. Awake! Arise! Gird up thy limbs! O thou runner, bear thou the world into the mighty cities. Yeah, into the mighty cities. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the reading in Chapter 2, Liber Cordis Serpente. And have a wonderful day. Much love to you.